everybody, how are you doing? It's Niki with Homeschool Knockouts. This is March, and we are doing our March Madness curriculum flip-throughs. And side note, I think this is the last video I'm going to use with the green screen because you can't see the beautiful green colors of my blouse. I didn't plan appropriately. So back to the couch I go for the next couple of videos. All right, so today we are flipping through Michael Clay Thompson's Practice Island. This is the workbook for Grammar Island, okay? And I have a couple of versions. I have 2 horizontal or landscape books and 1 portrait or vertical book. Now, no matter which version you're looking through, we're still going to go through cover to cover, or as I like to say, coast to coast to get the most, meaning to get the most information, because you're spending your hard-earned money. Times are hard and difficult and uncertain. And for those of you who don't have the luxury of a homeschool bookstore in your area, I don't. This is a video you want to see, because sometimes a couple of excerpts or a few chapters, previews, doesn't give you the full story of that curriculum. So if you're like me, I'm OCD for my information. I want to know everything, every crack, cranny, nook, everything. So if you're like me, or even just half of like me, then this video is for you. Now, wait a minute, before we go, this is not a review. This is not a review. If you would like a review, then check out my curriculum playlist above my head. Now, if you don't see this book in the playlist, hang tight. I'm doing a lot of reviews and flip-throughs. It will get into the playlist eventually, but it will get there before the next school year starts. I promise, okay? So let's flip the camera and start flipping through these books. Okay, so I have 3 books here. Okay, you don't need all 3 books. You just need 1, really. Now, this is the upright horizontal, the upright vertical version. Okay, but you can turn it to the side so your child can write, landscape. Okay, I guess it just makes it easier when you're putting all of your books together, where it stands upright versus having to turn it sideways. But if you don't mind turning your book sideways when you're putting it on the shelf or you're putting it with the other books, then these are perfectly fine. There's no having to turn it around. It's just like that. Boom. You just open it like that. Okay. So let me show you. I'm going to put this aside. So I have 2 versions. I have the teacher manual and I have the student book. You do need the teacher manual. It's going to help you. As we flip through, you will see why. Okay. Let's start with the student book, okay? It says 104 level analysis practice sentences, a supplement to Grammar Island and Sentence Island. Remember, Sentence Island is the writing component in this island series, okay? And Grammar Island is the textbook that you read before you do Practice Island, okay? Remember, you read this whole text and then you go to Practice Island to do the work. This is the grammar part. This is the actual work part. Okay. You see, this is from August 2013. And the teacher manual is from 2014. Just throwing it out there so you can see, okay? Okay, we'll quickly go through the teacher notes. So, notes to teachers. Okay, you see that? It continues. Notes continued on the next page. And we're almost done with the teacher notes. Okay, more notes. And the last page of teacher notes. So here's your table of contents, and you see how the diagramming is broken up, what your focus is going to be for every 25 sentences, okay? I am now in the student text, by the way. So I'm not going to keep turning this up and down and around, so I'll just show you that really quickly. Okay, notes to students. Remember, this is the student manual. So this is like a review, okay? And then here are your example sentences. So let's compare. So this is the student book, right? Okay. So this is how your child will diagram or break down this sentence, okay? Remember how this is broken down into 4 areas, 4 focuses: parts of speech, parts of the sentence, phrases and clauses. That's what you're doing here. Parts of speech, parts of the sentence, parts of phrases, and parts of clauses, okay? Now, that's the example sentence. Okay, that's just explaining to you what that is, or reminding your child, okay? Okay, now, so let's compare. Now remember, I have a 2013 edition and a 2014 edition. This is the student manual, and then this is what the teacher manual will look like. Okay, so you see how the teacher manual breaks everything down? So we only have a basic sentence, so there's really nothing too much to add here, except for this line here, as we have right here. Let's move on. Okay, it might be kind of tricky to keep turning the book every time I have to go to a new sentence. So I'm just going to do the even numbers, but you'll be able to see the odd numbers. I'm just going to focus on the even numbers because I can't keep flipping back and forth. This video will be very long, but the concept is still the same. Now for the teacher manual, you have comments here, okay? Now, this is your bread and butter as a teacher, because those comments really do help to explain each and every sentence. All the comments are different for each sentence. So if you're not strong in English grammar, listen, I have a journalism degree. I used to be an essay grader for major scholarship competitions. I worked in admissions for Columbia. Even I forget grammar components at times. In this case, I do recommend that you do get the teacher manual. Even if you think you know grammar, it's one thing to know it, and then it's another to explain a sentence to your child when they ask, why does that preposition go here, or why does this go here or not go here, or but in this sentence. So the comment section is like your little talking points, to help further understanding. Okay, just my opinion. You might want to get that teacher manual. Now for some lovely music. All right, that is our flip through with the student manual and the teacher manual for Practice Island, which is the grammar workbook in the Island series from Michael Clay Thompson's Language Arts curriculum. Now, let's put it back on me so I can talk to you. And there you have it, y'all. Okay. That is our flip through for Practice Island. I hope you found some value in this. Now, if you want to see the flip throughs for Grammar Island and Sentence Island, which is part of the Island Level series from Michael Clay Thompson, check out this video here. If you would like some curriculum reviews, check out my curriculum playlist above my head and go get lost in all of this educational stuff. If you found some value in this video, please put a like on the video, share it, or even comment if there's a curriculum you would like me to flip through or review. That helps me out, and it lets me know that you find some value in these videos and makes me want to film more. Because y'all, it takes a long time to film and edit all this stuff. That's why it be taking me a long time to get these videos out to y'all. All right, so help a girl out. I love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.